And the Tibetan Plateau is studded with glacial lakes. At over 4,500 meters up, Lake Manasarovar in the far west of Tibet is the highest freshwater lake in the world. In late spring, the chilly lake waters are a magnet for breeding birds. The crested grebe woos his mate with offerings of weed for her nest. Finally, the honeymoon suite is ready for action. The grebes are joined by the highest flying birds in the world. Having spent the winter south of the Himalayas, bar-headed geese make the hazardous mountain crossing each spring to breed on the plateau's lakes. The geese nest together for safety. But so many chicks hatching at the same time means that it can be tricky finding your parents. Fortunately, once down at the water's edge, there's enough food for all of them. In summer, people can be seen scouring the grassland, bent over in deep concentration. This is the world's weirdest harvest. Tibetans first investigated this strange root-like organism, known locally as Yatsa Gunbu, when their yaks appeared to have more energy after grazing on it. Rumors of its amazing properties gradually spread, and today the Yatsa Gunbu is a passport into a shady underground world. It's possible to dig up 40 of them in a day, the proceeds from which may provide half the collector's annual income. Yatsa Gunbu has been used as a traditional remedy for thousands of years, though only by the very wealthy. It's been bartered for tea and silk and is worth more than 4 times its weight in silver. So lucrative is this trade that sites and information are jealously guarded. At the nearby market, Yatsa Gunbu are cleaned and their true nature becomes clear. The Yatsa Gunbu translates as summer grass, winter worm. The winter worm is a caterpillar. It eats the roots of grasses in preparation for its transformation into a moth. But some winter worms never make it as moths. Instead, a strange growth erupts from their body, appearing above ground in summer. This is the summer grass, a fungus called cordyceps, whose spores have infected the caterpillar, using its body as their host. Modern scientific tests have shown that substances contained in cordyceps lower blood pressure and make it easier to breathe. So in recent years, harvesting this natural treasure has grown into a huge and profitable business. Yatsa gunbu sells for big money in the top department stores of Lhasa. And there is a growing market outside of Tibet. Buddhist monasteries have sacred sites, areas where taboos are placed on the hunting and killing of animals. Some creatures have become so tame that the nuns are able to hand feed them, like these Tibetan eared pheasants. Thanks to handouts from the nuns, these rare birds can survive the worst of the winter. In this extreme place, people with few resources are prepared to share them with their needy fellow creatures. The Tibetan example is a model for conservation. This respect for wildlife extends beyond the monasteries and into the wider community.